Good day, everyone. I am Teresa Joy Deans Leones, the leader of Group 6, and my members are.
I am Jessel D. Palma.
I am Rowena Medico.
I am Edith Uday.
I am Remy Palacio.
I am Rayami Nadira.
And
We are the Group 6.
Mathematical finance, also known as quantitative finance, is a field of applied mathematics concerned with mathematical modeling of financial markets.
Mathematical finance overlaps heavily with the fields of computational finance and financial engineering. The latter focuses on application and modeling of land by help stochastic asset models, while the former focuses on building tools of implementation for the models.
Also related is quantitative investing, which relies on the statistical and numerical models as opposed to traditional fundamental analysis. Lewis' bachelor's doctoral thesis, defended in 1900, is considered the first scholarly work on mathematical finance.
But mathematical finance emerged as a discipline in the 1970s following the work of Fisher Black, Myron Scholes, and Robert Merton on option pricing theory. And today, many universities offer degrees and research programs in the mathematical finance.
Commercial organizations use mathematics and accounting, inventory management, marketing, sales forecasting, and financial analysis.
Financial mathematics is the application of mathematical methods to financial problems. It draws on tools from probability, statistic processes, and economic theory.
Interest is what you pay to a lenders when you borrow money. Interest is also what a bank pays you when you put money in savings account. Interest rate is usually shown as a percentage such as 4%. Simple interest is an annual payment based on a percentage of the saved or borrowed amount, also called the annual interest rate. Simple interest is calculated using the following formula. Simple interest equals P times R times N, when P equals principal amount, R equals annual interest rate, and N equals term of loan in years. Compound interest is interest earned not just based on the saved or borrowed amount, but also on the interest already earned so far. Compound interest is calculated using the following formulas. Compound interest equals P times 1 plus R raised to the power of T minus P. Then P equals principal amount, R equals annual interest rate, and T equals number of years interest is applied. At this point, guys, I will give you an example of simple interest using its formula. For example, guys, a student gets a loan to pay a 1-year college tuition, and the original amount is $18,000. The loan's annual interest rate is 6%, and the student gets a great job after graduation, cuts spending, and repays the loan over 3 years. So the question is, how much interest will the students pay in total? To find the answer, we will multiply the original amount borrowed, which is $18,000, by the interest rate of 6%. So we need to change the percentage into a decimal point. So it will become 0.06. So $18,000 times 0.06 is equals to $1,080. So it means that the student will pay $1,080 per year in interest. Then after that, we will multiply that number by the loan term, which is 3 years. So $1,080 times 3 is equals to $3,240. So it means that, or all in all, the student will repay $3,240 over 3 years for interest. In this case, we have another question to answer. So the question is, how much will the student pay, including the principal and all interest payments? So add the principal amount, which is $18,000, plus the simple interest, which is $3,240, and the answer is $21,240. So it means that the student will repay $21,240 in total to borrow money for college.
That's all for simple interest. Thank you.
Compound interest example. Number 1. Add 1 to the annual interest rate. Example. Imagine the interest rate is 10%. You move the decimal so it's 0.10. Then add 1. You get 1.10. Number 2. Raise the number you found in the first step to how many years interest applied or the term. Example. Multiply 1.10 by 1.10 if borrowing 2 years. Also expressed as 1.10 squared. The answer is 1.21. Number 3. Multiply the principal amount with the number you found in step 2. Example, the principal amount is $100. $100 multiplied by 1.21 is $121. Number 4. Subtract the principal from the number you found in step 3. Example, $121 minus $100. Number 5. The result is the amount by compound interest earned. Example, you earn $21 in compound interest in 2 years. Yes, it might be easier to use an online calculator, but it's good to understand how the formula works.
Types of consumer credit. First, consumer credit is non-business debt used by consumers for expenditures other than home mortgages. There are 2 types of consumer credit. Installment credit, also called closed-end credit. The borrower must repay the amount owed plus interest in specific interest in a specific number of equal payments, usually monthly. Non-installment credit includes single payment, open-ended credit, and service credit. Second, personal line of credit is a form of open-ended credit that allows the borrower access to the pre-arranged revolving line of credit provided by the lender, usually a commercial bank, savings bank, credit union, or brokerage firm. Several reasons for using credit. First, to avoid paying cash for large outlays. Second, to meet a financial emergency. Third, for convenience. And fourth, investment purposes.
Building a strong credit history, 5 C's of credit. Character, K-factor, and defining borrowers' willingness to live up to the term of loan. Capacity, the ability of the borrowers to service the loan in a timely fashion. Collateral, something of the value that used to secure loan and that lender can claim in case of default. Capital, the amount of unencumbered assets owned by the borrowers used as another indicator of the borrower's ability to repay the loan. Condition, the extent of which prevailing economic condition could affect the borrower's ability to service a loan. When a credit card is open, it can be used at any time if a balance is carried over. A minimum payment must be made each month to cover interest and a small payment of the amount owed the principal.
Types of credit card accounts. Ang credit card account is an open-ended credit account at a financial institution allowing the holder to make purchases on the credit card and almost anywhere. Travel and entertainment cards, T&E cards, are similar to bank credit cards that allow the holder to make purchases at numerous business. Some credit cards offer pre-approved annual and transaction fees can be avoided. Liability or cost on cards is limited. Default rates are extremely high. Variable interest can be extremely go up, and lastly, credit insurance can be overpriced.